Hello, welcome back everyone. How are y'all doing? We are going to finish up day 4 today. I have an idea where this missile silo is. I actually looked it up using the editing tools. I did a short little tutorial video that you can check out on how to actually use the editing tools so you can kind of display the map, figure out where you're at, and basically get an understanding of what's in the area and things that may actually interest you. Now, earlier we cut the series off right after 12 or noon game time, and really want to hit the next couple of days anything that might actually have a gun safe and things of that nature. We also noticed that earlier this morning we were getting kind of cold, even though we had our coat on, so it might have been because it was snowing as well, which actually increases our wetness, and when you get wet you literally get colder. So let me see where I'm at on the map. I'll continue going this way. Hopefully we can find this pretty soon. Definitely want to stay away from that buzzard. And that's what we're looking for right there, folks. Ooh, a chainsaw. We'll definitely keep that. Nice. It's low level, but if we find some parts, we can slowly upgrade it, hopefully, and definitely has an engine in it. But this is what I was really wanting. Normally I think I still will. I'm gonna hop up here. Let's see, got any soldier boys here? Can't see him. Alright, we got rid of those guys. But like I said, normally I hop up here and then I just take out this bob wire. And then you can kind of hop over here. Alright, I don't see but one right there, and it looks like one over there on the far corner. So we'll hop down here and see if we can't get a headshot on this one soldier. Good Lord. Wow, I can't believe we're missing this much. This is ridiculous. All you can do is laugh, folks. All you can do is laugh. Okay. That was just awful. And we got nothing for all that. So it's saying, let's see if we can get a headshot on him. We'll sneak through. Luckily we don't see nobody. We'll read that. We'll definitely take that helmet. Let's see. We'll go ahead and scrap that. What can we get rid of? Scrap that. We'll hold on to that. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and drink a beer. Get rid of this glass jar. Vulture over there. I want to clear out this entire area, and then mainly thing I'm after is the 2 gun cabinets that are actually on top of that building right there. We'll get up top and we'll go in it. First, let's walk around, see if we got any more soldier boys. Looks like we got one down there. Alright, so we'll go from the other way. I want to try to get a headshot on him. They're already hard enough to kill. There's no sense in increasing the difficulty. Probably don't need the gas, so what I'm gonna do, let's scrap that. So I'm gonna go over here, and I'm going to put this in there, and I'm going to put the gas in there. Just give us some free spaces right now. We'll remember hopefully that we have some things in the dumpster. I could so now we'll see if we can't get a good headshot on this guy right here. Nice, another military vest. We'll scrap the SMG parts, and now let's see if any sleepers have respawned up here. Yep, see right there. And we're getting cold. That took care of him. Now, it's going to take a little while to get in this door, but it's worth it. And of course, we're going to bust open 2 gun safes, and then we're not going to venture anywhere else down here. We'll call it a day on that. Like I said, it takes a while to get into this, but it's well worth it. I really want to try to find a complete gun, and the best way of doing that is going into gun safes. I'd really like to get a hunting rifle. I'll take a shotgun, anything like that. I just really want to eventually find a complete rifle. And not only that, just getting them open is it just helps us down the road, because we'll actually be able to come back here and revisit this and get right on in there. I see my temperature steadily dropping. I'm gonna have to get some clothes with some better insulation, I guess, before I come back over here. Now basically what that does is when you're cold, your thirst and as you can see, it just dropped dramatically. So I don't know if we're gonna have time to stick around here. We're gonna hop down real quick, loot these guys. Hopefully we won't have any more soldiers come up through here and fight us, so we can get in, get out. As you can see in the bottom left, that -9 degrees, that's what the temperature is outside. And our temperature is to the right of that, and it's dropping very quickly. So let's see. I definitely want to get in these gun safes. I might not be able to search those corpses that we shot on the inside here, but that's okay. My main priority is these gun safes right here. There's 2 of them down here, and a lot of times there might be a box right there, but and then we're gonna head back. We're gonna gather up some resources, and we're gonna get ready to start building our base over the next couple of days. Alright, so we'll hold on to that. If we got space, clay bowls can go. So our food's going down probably pretty fast. Our thirst is going to be going down pretty fast here soon. We're already freezing. Alright, we got a wandering horde here, so and they're mad. Oh, are they mad? We're going to scrap that. Make sure everything's clear. Take him out. Now with the iron arrows, they start taking bleeding damage. I don't know how much. I wish it would display that, but come on, big girl. You know you want to eat that arrow. Whoa. Well, we were able to kill a few of them. Oh, definitely wanted some more beer. That's great. Let's see. Well, that doesn't really help us, so they're same temperature, so take that. I'll definitely take some more beer. Beer's always a good thing. And we don't want to read this. We'll level that up ourselves. It's going to give us construction tools. So let's see. I want to go this way. I want to get out of this cold. It's already, we're at 30 something degrees. Temperature's starting to go up some, so that's good. And we're going to end up eventually basically headed toward our house. Bet you I don't have any room for feathers. So I'm definitely going to pick that up. We're going to start making these arrows when we get back. We need feathers. We'll drop this stuff off. We'll start gathering some wood. On our way back, we're going to keep an eye out for birds' nests. We want to try to get as many feathers as we can on the way back. We'll take out a couple of these zombies. I am out of arrows. Did I throw my arrows on the ground? No idea. That's alright. Guess maybe I scrapped them, or heck, maybe I went through them all. I don't know. Definitely that's a bad thing. You don't want to run out of arrows. They're the only thing that prevents you from not being able to fight. I mean, you got your clubs and stuff, but until I get some armor, go down, dude. There you go. Thank you. I'll drink that. Anyway, we'll keep heading back toward our house. I knew he was coming, but I definitely wanted to try to get those pants on. I believe they were better than the pants we were wearing. Let's see, where was that zombie at? Let's check what's in here. Ooh, MRE. We'll definitely eat one of those, and the rest can stay there. We'll come back and get it later maybe. Where was that zombie at that we just killed right here? Don't know. Oh well. We changed out pants. Either way, they were both 200 something quality. Let's see where we're at on the map. Alright, we need to be going southwest. And continue to try to pick up some bird nests along the way. I don't know what I was looking at over there, but if you look up at the compass, you'll see a little white speck and a little red flag. That little white speck is our bed, and that's how we can kind of tell the direction to go. And for some reason, we were going the wrong direction. It happens. Especially when you're not really paying attention. You just keep moving on. And tomorrow, what I really like to get done is actually getting my shaft dug. I'm gonna lay out the found. Whoa! No gun, no wolf. Just say no to wolves. We'll give that guy a wide area. We're out of stamina now, so let's back off a little bit. I don't want to waste my beer. I prefer to, until I really get a lot of beer, I want to use it when I'm actually doing some looting and stuff. But I think I will go ahead and use a bandage. I got Mr. Angry here. coming up on us. We're just gonna take off running. I'm not in the mood to fight any zombies right now. I mainly just want to find bird nests and feathers and get back, start gathering up some resources. Definitely want to check out that ranger station. It's got a gun safe in it as well. We keep leveling up our scavenging. Hopefully we'll get it up to 40 here soon so we can apply another perk to Quality Joe. Also, we're going to look at doing some of our armor crafting abilities. Look at that, that's nice. There's 2 of them right here. By doing so, we'll actually be able to use the workbench to increase the quality of our military vest and anything else that is considered part of the armor category. And here I am running along looking for wolves and zombies, and you forget to look for birds' nests and things like that. And I know a lot of times I pass by trash piles and things like that. I probably shouldn't do that. The more we actually look through things, the better off we are, because every little thing we look at actually applies experience points to scavenging, and we really want to get that leveled up as much as possible without applying any skill points into it, because it's not necessary. You're going to level it up just looking through things anyway. Lots of boulders out here. Yeah, we hear you. Sounds like a little crawler. He's going to have to be alright. I'd really like to find some more bird's nests. It's a little harder over here than like a winter biome. They blend in a little better. The desert biome or the grasslands is another hard place to find them for me. It seems like they blend in a little bit. See how many we got. I got 230. So at least that's 230 arrows we can make when we get back. I'm gonna just dedicate myself to making a lot of arrows. We're gonna come out here. We're gonna repair our tools. We're gonna. Is this our house? Yes, it is. We're gonna drop this stuff off real quick. I'll do inventory management later on. Make sure there's no zombies around. We'll run in here. All right, let's see, we'll put that in there, that, we'll put that in there, definitely put that in there, just stick all this stuff in as fast as we can. Let's hold on to that, just in case we get cold. You can't tell with the climate in this game. We'll put that in there, we'll hold on to that. The rest of it we'll leave on us. We'll put that in there. Let's grab some of our forged iron. Let's go ahead and make some repairs. So we'll repair that. I'll tell you what I do want to do. Where is that iron at? Let's grab a little bit of that. We'll make a new iron club once we start gathering some resources. All right, so let's hit it. Let's go get some resources. Definitely get some wood, things like that. Especially now that we got a fire at, so we should be gathering a lot more wood. We still want to hit these little trees and stuff. We definitely want to be gathering that wood. basically, this is all we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep gathering these resources. We've got to get some more iron going in the forge so we can make more arrows. So as you can see, busting up these boulders is going to allow us to actually get the iron that we want. It's also leveling up our mining skills, which we want to do so that we can add another perk of miner 69er. Get as much wood as we can today. I'm sure I had some back at the base, but it's okay. We're all about gathering resources from this point. 1700, we got plenty of time. We're gonna really be able to get a lot of wood going. And we'll probably go ahead and lay out some frames. I might put in a flooring today of our platform. I'd really like to get a decent place to allow the horde. Our first horde shouldn't be too bad. We do have the zombie count turned up as max as we're able to for Blood Moon Night without actually going in and changing configuration files. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and make iron arrows. So we can make 82 of them. Get rid of these. We're going to just start kind of clearing trees away from our area. Now we don't want to clear all of our trees, but we definitely want to, let's see, that's not too bad. Oh, that's an airdrop I wanted to go check out. Alright, well, I forgot all about it. So that being said, let's see, recipes. I'll go back over here. Let's look for our wood frames. We'll mark that as a favorite now. Let's see, how many can we make? 255. We'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll go back over here and we'll continue busting up these items and stuff. Get rid of these trees in the area. That's where we're going to have a good line of sight. You definitely want to replant your trees, but for what we're doing, we want to get rid of them for our initial base so that we'll have a good line of sight. We'll also end up clearing out a lot of this grass and things like that. We'll keep our eye out for birds' nests as we're walking around, busting up rocks, boulders. Keep an eye out for zombies. Something else I wanted to do too. I want to go ahead and make another one of those. Whoop. Take out these trees. Now, granted, we're not getting the experience of killing zombies, but this is something you just have to do. As most survival games you play, there's going to be some sort of grind, and I know that that's a tedious portion of it, but it's not too bad. I did check out the game Dark and Light. It was a pretty awesome game, but I think the developers just started going in the wrong way with it. It became such a grind that basically that's all you're doing in the game is grinding, and that I don't like. I don't mind putting in some work, you know, to get my resources, and then, you know, actually enjoying the game, going out doing my looting. But that game, it felt like when I actually went out to do anything, so now we're overheating. I hate this. They've got to work on that. But anyways, I was saying, you know, when you play a game to where when it's time to go out and have a little fun, that's what you want. But that game became more of a ridiculous amount of grinding. Just in case some zombies come up, we gotta make sure we load our bow up. Sometimes you might forget, and say you know you go to shoot and it's not working. definitely want to be getting some iron. I'll throw that in a forge tonight. Oops. Now, unfortunately, we do have cement making, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough stone smelted unless we just spend one complete day of digging out our little shaft, our hole, making another forge. And maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll go on a little looting run, come back, and then just finish up the rest of the day. Actually, don't care about that. Spend the rest of the day just planning for our base. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. It's something that we went to on the dedicated server, which is a platform type base to where the zombies are going to come underneath us. It seems to be working okay. Of course, we have shotgun turrets and things like that in the dedicated server. We're adding more. I think right now we're running 3 shotgun turrets, the ability to make a couple more. Eventually we're going to end up having at least 8 shotgun turrets and probably some bladed turrets or blade traps, whatever you want to call them. And that's really going to help us down the road when we're getting all these zombies, because with it turned up as many as you can have for a blood moon count per person, and we have 3 or 4 people on, we really are starting to see a huge influx of zombies throughout the horde night, and they seem to be coming all night long, which is, I kind of like that. A lot of times, like when we first start out, you're going to get a huge wave at first, and then they come in onesies and twosies throughout the rest of the night. That does get a little old. You know, I like them coming all night long. One, it gives you something to do. 2, you end up having more loot the next morning. Let's see what we're doing. We got 200 of that, 900 wood. All right, we're going to continue gathering some more wood. Got a lot of frames made up. Let's see, let's bust up these boulders. Some more feathers. We're going to continue trying to gather as many feathers as we can. I do not want to run out of arrows again. I think I threw them on the ground, to be honest with you, or scrapped them. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Rookie mistakes. I guess that's why I'm not a gaming professional. It probably happened when we had that wandering horde coming up on us, and I was a little excited to try to hurry up and get in those gun safes and get down and get some of the kills. I don't know if we hit that tent stuff over there already. It's like a little campsite. We definitely want to actually gather up some clay. We need that for our forge as well, plus we'll need it to make more forges. So pretty much what you do is you put this raw iron, and you can put guns, you can put weapon parts, you can put a lot of things actually in the forge, but right now we'll just say the raw iron and the clay, you put that into your forge, and what that does is it deposits it, and then you can use that to make the different items. If you run across a radiator and you put that in your forge, it will literally make it to turn into brass for you, and then you can, you know, turn that into bullet casings and things like that. I'm gonna go back over here where we cleared out our area, and we're gonna lay down 19 one way, and then 18 blocks the other 3 ways. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what I'm doing here is I already know I wanted a 19 by 19 section. So to keep me from having to count, I'm going to do 19. Oop. And then the other 3 sides will be 18, because we're going to build off of 1 each time, and that pretty much is going to give us a 19 by 19 radius. Plus it allowed our stamina increase while we were counting that out. Definitely want to keep those birds' nests. Now what I don't like is the fact that we got this big rock here. Hopefully we're going to let our zombie buddies take care of that, but for the meantime, this is what we're going to start with. This looks like a good flat area. I'll bring it back to right out here. Oh, I don't like that though. Alright, so hopefully we'll let the zombies destroy that. That's 2. Gotta lay all these out. Notice I started with the 19 at first. Now all I'm doing this for is to give me an outline of where I'm going to eventually build the platform. Now I'm going to do 18. Now if I count off of this 1 at the end, that will actually make it 19 when I finish laying these out. And the reason I'm doing it right here is because I'm going to end up digging 1 block down and digging that entire section out. Well, we need clay, so why not put it right here over the clay, so that when we dig out, we're kind of serving 2 purposes here. And if you don't know, you just put stuff on your belt and then you right click and it'll place it. Like if you want to place a chest on the wall or anything like that, you just right click the wall and it'll place it up there. Stupid snowberries. Now if my math served me right, when we lay these out, we're probably going to have 1 left over. But they should meet. We should meet with our other block that we very first block we started with, but you know, my math may be off. I am tired, so let's see, and looks like my math was right. So now this right here is where our flooring for our platform is going to go. So we're going to go ahead and start digging here. Definitely allows us to get some clay. Now one thing I don't like about this is we don't have an auger. If we had an auger, life would be so much better. But the problem with getting an auger early stage is having enough gas, because it does require gas. Right now we're just gonna kind of continue hitting this clay. Definitely want to get enough clay, start getting that in the forge. At least we have an outline of where we're going to actually build our base. I know we do have some clay back at the house, but when I get this done, what I'll do is I'm going to lay in a flooring, and then I'm going to upgrade my flooring. Of course, that's going to allow me to work on my construction skills and things like that, and continue to add those experience points to help us overall level, which you can see right now we are level 34. This is leveling our mining tools as well. I don't know why, but that's fine. But anyway, as I was saying, once I clear this out, I'm going to come lay a flooring in. And with that flooring laid in, once it's all upgraded and everything, I will go back and pull up all those frames. And then I will dig a 1 foot block down completely around the base, and then I'll put those frames back down. That's where we maintain our 19 by 19. And the reason why I like using odd numbers is because that means you have that middle number, this dead center, that can be a good support, because we're going to put supports on the outside, or corners. We're going to put a inside support frame, and then our dead center we're going to do a block, and then we'll do blocks completely all the way around that 360 degrees. Keep our eye out for zombies. Of course, if they come in now, they'll hit the wood blocks first, kind of give us a warning as they try to jump up on it. Alright, so we got 1500 clay. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll come back to this. Let's go see about getting some more boulders, get a little bit more iron. We already made rebar frames. Hopefully the 500 will give us a good foundation for our flooring. I want to find some more boulders. There's some right there. Continue gathering these bird's nests. Nice, 25. And it just sucks starting out when you just don't have enough stamina, but that's alright. Let's see if we've leveled up our mining skill by chance. Nope, not enough yet. Yeah, we'll continue working on. I think what we're going to do, let's see, spikes. Let's go ahead and we'll start out with 30. Go ahead and get a little bit more wood. Now eventually we're going to upgrade all these wooden spikes that we're getting. We're keeping our eye out for time, zombies, wolves, anything like that. Continue gathering this iron. Hopefully when we dig our shaft we can run across some iron deposits. That would be great. Definitely want to get as much iron as we can. Get that smelted in the forge. Alright, so it's 2000. And we'll actually use these wood frames to fuel our forges and our campfire and things like that. The reason being, I watched somebody else doing it, so I did a little test on it, and it seems it cost, I forget how much it cost. Let's look and see. It costs 2 wood to make 1 wood frame. Well, 1 wood frame lasts longer as a fuel source than 2 wood, so that's why we like what they showed us, and we began doing the same thing. We started using 2 wood for to make a frame versus actually putting it in the forge. You know, especially starting out, you get more bang for your buck. You know, down the line, when you got an abundance of resources, of course it's not going to matter. Let's see if we can find a couple more boulders as we kind of head back toward our house. It's already 20:30 almost. Only got about an hour and a half left before the zombies come out the party at night. Then when we get inside, we're gonna pretty much for the evening, while we're away from the series, we're gonna smelt this forge, this iron in the forge. We're gonna make some more iron arrows heads so that we can make iron arrows. We're probably gonna go ahead and make a couple more forges if we can, at least one more. Just letting our stamina get up while we bust up some of these trees, hopefully. So go ahead and bust up these boulders right here. Now I probably already have enough iron and clay smelted to actually make a bunch of iron arrowheads. If that's the case, then what we might do is just go ahead and start smelting some stone so that we can start getting some cement. It's a slow process to make cement. Basically what you do is you take the stone, you smelt it down in the forge, and then you make cement powder in the forge. By doing so, then you take that cement powder as well as small stones and sand, and you actually go over to your cement mixer, and then that turns it into concrete mix. And we need a lot of concrete mix. If we can't get enough concrete mix to really get our flooring and concrete, then what we're going to do is we're going to lay these traps around our base here, around the house here, and we're just going to kind of build a little platform out on the edge, and you know, just see what happens as far as that goes. Get a little bit more wood. I think what I'm gonna do now is, let's see, recipes, spike. Let's see how many can we make. 61 of those. As you can see, it's already 2100. Got a good hour left. Our axe looks like it's gonna break any second. What we'll do is probably make a repair on it. We'll just see how close we are. I definitely want to get this workbench made soon. I think what we're gonna do is tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and dig our shaft first thing in the morning. We're not gonna go super low. We're gonna go just a couple of blocks below rock. Just enough to kind of get below the dirt and get below some rock levels, and then we're gonna dig a little tunnel to the side, and yeah, and it's broke. So let's go ahead and repair that real quick. Stop that, put that down. Let's see, spikes, let's do 45. Really like to find a couple more bird's nests before we go inside. We'll hold on to them now. We'll eventually use them. We're this close to the house. We'll just stick them in our box. Now, that being said, I just picked up these two things here. You can scrap those and make a pile of brass, but you won't get as much as if you put it in the forge. But when you're going out looting and you're actually looking for brass, it's easier just to scrap all the brass you find, just for the fact that you only have one slot you're taking up, versus if you're carrying some brass trophies, candlesticks, doorknobs, now you're taking up multiple spots. But if you're close to your house and you got inventory on you, just hold on to them. You loot some zombies, throw them in a storage chest. Alright, we really got to start paying attention to the time. Don't want to get too far away from the base. Alright. I don't see any boulders or bird's nests. Take a quick gander around the house. See what we might see. Nice, there's one. Take it. There's another one. Good, good, good. We get as many of those as we can because we're definitely going through some arrows. And plus, we can come back later, hopefully, and get them again once the birds repopulate it. Lay some more eggs for us. Get a little wood out of these bushes here and here. Now, I forget what we're gonna need to actually make a workbench, but what we're gonna do is go ahead and head inside. I don't know if I have my stone axe on me, so let's make one real quick before we go upstairs. I'm gonna stop those. Well, no, I took the wrench off of me. Okay. What I want to do is I want to upgrade this door. I want to make it a little bit more sturdy. Alright, so now, can I... Let's put 23 in there. Here, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. So, what we're going to do is we'll put one of these in. So you see it lasts 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And now it takes 2 wood. So we'll do 2 wood. 1, 2. That lasts 1 minute 30 seconds. Now if my math is correct, then that means we get almost a minute longer off of a wood frame than we do the wood. So that's why it's more beneficial to do that. Now we do have the 500 frames we've made. Let's see how many arrowheads we can make. 137. So what we will do is we'll go ahead and put that in there, and we'll put the stone in there. We'll save this clay. Obviously you can see we got some clay here. Now you see we're getting some stone in, and now we can make cement. So it does take a lot. I hate those. Alright, so while that's going, let's look and see what we need for our workbench. Alright, so we got a wrench, we got a hammer, mechanical parts. I don't know how much we have of that. Hopefully, I don't think we're gonna have enough. So we definitely probably gonna have to sustain. We need 4 more. That's how it goes. Let's go ahead and scrap that. Put this down here. Stick that in there, and then I'm just gonna do some inventory management. Figure out what I want to do. Definitely gonna have to use our wrench. Now we do have some stone already right here. Probably go down and top that off, so that's constantly smelting. Let's go ahead and take those out. Let's make some more arrows. That'll give us about 170 plus or close to it. Kind of getting full. I need to get that workbench going. I really need to get that workbench going. So I'll throw this in there. I'll throw that in there. That. Don't want no snowberries. Throw that in there. Throw those in there. Keep her. Here, let's take this food out of here. We don't need that in there. Throw our iron in there. Eventually what we could do, which you can't do in the regular game or with this unmodded, you can attach a flashlight to this, and then it works just like your mining helmet, which is really great. So let's see. I'm going to take this. Let's make this into leather. That's going to give us 35 leather. Do we have any more leather in here? I could scrap that and probably end up making more. That's probably what I'm going to do. Alright, so I want some clay, iron pipes. I want those. Let's go ahead and cook some bacon and eggs. How many can we make? 15. Outstanding. Throw meat in there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stop that. Then I'll cook 14. The reason why I did that, that's where I can put that there. Let's see, 61. We'll go ahead and eat this good ham. Let's go ahead and drink some of this water. It's better than this water, but increase our wellness some. Go ahead and drink another one. Also, it gives us empty bottles. Now, I could be making yucca juice and drinking that instead, but that's okay. We'll eat some of this boiled meat. Stick that in there. Alright, so now let's see. Bellows. I must have took my wood out. I'll craft that. Let's see. Go ahead and scrap this. I don't see anything now. But ladies and gentlemen, it's nighttime. I'm going to do inventory management throughout the night. We'll start the series up again at first thing in the morning. I hope you enjoyed it. Looking forward to having you along with us for day 5. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, and y'all take care.